Greetings, true believers, and welcome to another amazing episode of History of the Marvel Universe. Dr. Michael Morbius was a Nobel Prize-winning biochemist from Greece who was afflicted with a rare blood disease that was slowly dissolving his cells. Morbius hid his condition from his fiancée, Martine Bancroft, and began researching solutions alongside his partner, Emil Nikos. They used an experimental serum derived from vampire bats to slow his condition, but nothing seemed effective. Eventually, the two chartered a yacht so they could continue their experimentation in absolute secrecy. However, Martine insisted on coming along as well. They attempted to use an electroshock treatment to stimulate the creation of new blood cells, but the combination of the procedure, the disease, and the vampire bat serum in his system produced an unexpected and horrifying result. Michael Morbius had transformed into a creature resembling the blood-sucking undead monsters of legend. He had become a living vampire. With his new thirst for blood overtaking him, Morbius attacked Nikos, strangling him to death. However, seeing what he had done caused Morbius to regain his senses. To protect his sleeping fiancée from his own bloodlust, the living vampire tossed himself into the sea. However, survival instinct took over and his vampiric side refused to die. He swam to the surface and was recovered by another ship. The following night, Morbius fed on the crew of the vessel that had saved his life, draining them of blood and leaving them for dead. When Morbius first encountered the Amazing SpiderMan, it was shortly after the hero had accidentally endowed himself with 4 extra arms. Morbius battled the 6-armed Spider-Man and the Lizard, as it turned out that an enzyme in his blood held the key to returning both of them to normal. At the end of that battle, Spider-Man and the Lizard successfully extracted the enzyme, curing themselves of their strange afflictions, while the living vampire seemingly drowned after falling into the river. However, Morbius survived and returned to battle the likes of Spider-Man, the Human Torch, and the X-Men. He attempted to keep his bloodthirst under control while searching for a cure for his pseudo-vampirism. He was seemingly cured during another battle with Spider-Man when Morbius was struck by lightning while attempting to drink Spider-Man's radioactive blood. It was after this that he also cured SheHulk of a degenerative disease and helped her control her transformations. However, despite returning to normal, no cure turned out to be permanent and Morbius invariably returned to a vampiric state. He has tried to use his powers for good, however, and over the years has joined forces with other dark and supernatural heroes, such as the Legion of Monsters and the Midnight Suns. In the absence of a cure, Morbius made a vow, promising Ghost Rider that he would only feed on the guilty to absolve his conscience. During all of this, however, the living vampire has never forgotten his lost love, Martine Bancroft. Ever since she discovered the blood-drained body of Emil Nikos and learned what her fiancé had become, the two have had a complicated and ever-changing relationship. Martine has been killed and resurrected several times over. She's been a victim of both pseudo-vampirism and supernatural vampirism. And most recently, after trying to reclaim her lover, the vampiric Martine was killed by Morbius himself, finally putting her soul to rest. In spite of all this, Morbius has continued to search for a cure in hopes of one day regaining his lost humanity. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and share it on your favorite social media. Special thanks to the Patreon supporters who help make this possible. And as always, the issues referenced in this video are listed in the description below if you would like to read them for yourself, as well as links to other places you can find me. So until next time, true believers, Excelsior!